imagine you're Drake and this is you gambling $1 million live. And also 100,000 people are watching. And every single spin, every coin flip is happening live on a website that no one used to trust. The site is stake.com, an offshore crypto casino that's only 5 years old. But here's the plot twist. This isn't a gambling, marketing, or search play. This is a trust play. Because right after every stream, you'll realize that millions of people were not only just watching, they were also Googling. Is stake legit? Can you win money on stake? How does Drake make money from this? Whatever. A million different queries, all at the same time. And Stake made sure that Google has the answers that you want to see. Today we're unpacking how Stake used influencer marketing, viral live streams, and SEO judo to transform from a sketchy startup into a billion-dollar brand. And also what that teaches you about building a trustworthy brand online. Part 1. The Rise of the Rogue Casino. Stake.com launched in 2017 with one promise: anonymous crypto gambling, no questions asked. And it worked. Well, kind of. They had traffic, but no trust. Type Stake Casino into Google in 2018 and you would find anonymous Reddit threads, crypto forums warning users to stay away, no mainstream press, and no real way to verify anything. Stake had built a casino with no reputation. And in an industry built on trust, that is a death sentence. And this is where most companies would stall out, but Stake decided to take a gamble of their own. Part 2. Drake enters the chat. In 2022, Stake revealed its wild card, an exclusive partnership with the biggest rapper in the world, Drake. Not a one-time endorsement, not a sponsored post, a full-blown ambassador deal. And this wasn't subtle. Drake streamed himself betting up to $1 million at a time. Sharing, reacting, losing, winning. It was real-time entertainment. And people couldn't look away. But the most important part was what happened after the stream. People weren't just watching Drake play, they were also Googling. Part 3. A curiosity bomb. Each stream triggered millions of searches. What is Stake? Is Stake legal? Can I use Stake in the US? Is Drake really gambling? Curiosity exploded, and Stake knew it would. And so, the trap was set. Drake's livestream wasn't just entertainment, it was a curiosity bomb, and Stake had already planted the answers. Part 4. The trap is set. While fans were watching the roulette spin, Stake had done something genius behind the scenes. They preloaded the internet with content. Press releases in Forbes and CoinDesk, blog posts optimized to answer every search question, YouTube explainers on how Stake works, influencers doing unbiased reviews, Reddit threads they actually engaged with. Stake had built a digital moat around their name, so when people went searching, they found exactly what Stake wanted them to. This wasn't a brand getting lucky, this was a brand engineering belief. Here's the key: Stake didn't try to win people's trust directly, they made people feel like they had discovered the truth by themselves. Agree or disagree? If you watched Drake gamble and then you googled, is Stake a scam? You didn't see warnings. You saw reputable articles, human stories, explainers, content that felt earned, not forced. And that's what makes people trust things. Not the ad, the confirmation of whatever the ad is trying to sell. Stake didn't just go viral, they boiled virality down to a science. For them, and for everyone else who searched. Part 5. The psychology of legitimacy. So admittedly, you are probably not a crypto casino, and you are definitely not Drake. But if you're building a product, launching a course, or growing a brand, this applies to you. Because in the age of instant search, what people find out about you is more important than what you say about yourself. So let's just recap how Stake really nailed it. First, they pulled off what we called search-triggered legitimacy. And that has 3 parts. Part 1, anticipate the search. For your big moment, launch, feature a viral post, build the answers. Make sure you have content that ranks for your name, your product, and your biggest objectives. Don't just wait for people to Google you, prepare for it. Second, own the narrative. Stake didn't just leave it up to Reddit. They created a universe of content that drowned out the noise. You can do this by writing your own FAQs, creating explainer videos, or partnering with affiliates and reviewers, among many other things. And then third, turn attention into authority. Drake gave them attention, Google gave them authority. Attention fades, authority compounds, but optimization can bridge the gap between the two of them. And by optimization, I mean the front page of Google, obviously. So yeah, what happens when people Google you? Visibility gets you seen, but legitimacy gets you chosen. Stake didn't win because of Drake alone. They won because they knew what came next, the search. So when people Google you, do they find chaos or confidence? Optimization is not just traffic, it's trust at scale. So if you're building something that deserves to be found, we can help you build the system behind the story. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and here's a link to whatever the last video was. We've got a bunch of them. Also, if you need to go into even more details than the tips that we've talked about in this video, click the link below, awkward-media.com. We've got a lot more resources and SEO help for businesses over there. My name is Adom on behalf of Awkward Media. This has been the story of a casino, the biggest rapper in the world, and $1 billion trust hack. See you next time.